be able to speak in that capacity when the committee starts its meeting to have preliminary discussion as to how to approach its work. I will, however, be able to speak about the relevance of the committee and what impact it may have on the governance and the management of the economy going forward.
Okay. But I know that you can speak to why we are here today, why we have to do a national dialogue.
Exactly so.
Please go ahead on that.
Yeah, I think it strikes knowledge that it is not those we elected to manage the economy. For us, they are the one who holds everything that is will have positive impact on the economy. So it is important that from time to time you create a platform to get cross-fertilization of ideas from Ghanaians who otherwise will not have the opportunity to contribute to national dialogue and national development. So it's just a matter of creating opportunity for people to get a platform to discuss where we want to go and how we want to move so that we'll manage the economy in the collective benefit of all of us. And in that sense, you also create a sense of inclusiveness in the policy formulation and perhaps implementation of same, so that we know we have decided to follow this particular policy and to achieve a particular end. And that is bringing some kind of cohesion, trust, and confidence within the sectors and within the management of the economy itself. And that is very, very important, especially when we have traveled on a rugged trajectory for some time. It is important to bring people together. So it is not about trying to hide the difficulties that were inherited, but it's just to accept the difficulties that were inherited and how to surmount the difficulties and what we should do in the very short term, what we should do in the medium term, and what we should be doing in the long term. Bearing in mind that Ghana is not only for those of us here today, but Ghana should be put on a path that will be beneficial to the people of Ghana, that will be after us.
For you who tend to comment on the issues and do the research and do the literature review, how is the state of Ghana's economy?
I think the state of Ghana economy is not the best. If we look at the debt situation, the debt is still very high. We are still not out of debt burden that we were talking about some years back. Even though we are now out of default state, we are not sustainable in terms of debt. Our debt management efforts need a certain look. So that is a reality. We are not managing our debt to match with the assets that we create from the debt. Our inflation trajectory is not the best. The cost of living, especially in the country, is highly pronounced. Our production is not inclusive, and we are not maximizing our production, especially in agriculture. So our school system is not what we want it to be. We need to take a second look at how we want our school system to be. Ghanaians do not appreciate the fact that Form 1, Form 3 are going to vacate now before Form 2 are going to school. We want Ghanaians Form 1, Form 2, Form 3 to be in school and vacate at the same time, so that there will be some kind of stability in the curriculum and the timing and contact hours of our school system. To our health, the same thing. So our economy is not in the best of shape, and that is why collectively we want to come together, design and define the roadmap for execution.
Now, this will be done before the budget, or how is that it? Is that your own, you think, based on what should be done? Shouldn't it be done, convened before the budget?
I think that will be clear after we meet for the discussion. But remember, we are supposed to submit our report in 4 weeks. We are supposed to submit our report in 4 weeks, so that some of the issues can have their way into the budget.
Okay. All right. On top of your head, even though you haven't met yet, if there will be stakeholders invited, which sectors should they be coming from?
All Ghanaians are important in managing the economy. So reps from all the stakeholder areas will be prioritized. The market women will be prioritized. Transport owners or those in the transportation sector, agri sector, trade, policy space, the media space, the NGO space, CSO space, and all those that are relevant in trying to take decisions that will drive the country forward will be considered. Political parties will be represented. So it is Ghanaian thing, and therefore that will be reflected.